Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. Here with an energy check-in for all of you as related to the full moon that is coming up on the 20th and the 21st. So, depending on where you are in the world. So, I wanted to get you guys some information about what divine feminine's energy may be just overall at this time, what the energy may be before the moon, during the moon, and after the moon. Spoiler alert, look at all of this Empress energy. This is a very, very significant moon for the divine feminines in this collective because this is just about further upgrading and ascension into her Empress power. So, whatever is going on in her particular journey at this time, there is an energy of, alignment because this really is helping her get further into her femininity, into her divinity, into her sovereignty. Okay. We're going to look at the same for divine masculine. And look, I want to give you the spoiler alert already. Emperor. We've got the Emperor and the Empress, both counterparts showing up in their own particular reading at this time, on their own side of the table. So for masculine, we're going to do the same. We're going to look at his most significant overall energy, his energy towards his feminine before, during, and after the moon. Now, if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And remember, my new service, I've got an IG Instagram story reading that I'm doing. Turnaround time on that is 1 to 2 days. And so once you purchase that reading, I will send you an email asking you for some information. And that reading gets posted on Instagram in a very, very discreet manner. You will know that it is yours. Okay. And so if you're interested in purchasing that reading, you must be an Instagram user, and the turnaround time is very, very quick. Now, if these readings have helped you, then don't hesitate to hit the thanks button so that I can continue to provide more free readings for all of you here on YouTube. Let's get started with the bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. Hierophant, Six of Swords, and Head of the Pack, Success. So what I'm really getting for Divine Feminine's most significant theme in today's reading is that there is this spiritual connection. There is this spiritual contract. There is this tradition. There is this rule book per se that she is really transitioning away from. Okay, she's really in this energy of, she's understanding her own journey. She's not in the energy of what mainstream or anyone else says about the journey specifically, or about what is correct or what is not correct, or what the signs and symbols are that say that you are on this particular journey. She's getting out of that energy. She understands she's in a spiritual connection, but she's moving towards her own success. She's moving towards her own completion. She's moving towards her own victory, and that victory in what she defines as her as what encompasses her spiritual connection. Okay, it's not what the rule book says. She wants to get away from all these rules and regulations, and she wants to move forward on her journey. She wants to move forward on her journey and be successful. She's not going to be tied down to any of the societal or mainstream norms. Divine Masculine's bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Snowflake. So he's in this energy where he's feeling his divine feminine is very detached, okay? He feels that she's very detached from the union, and he's feeling very delicate. He understands that the situation is very delicate. This is also the energy of him coming into his wisdom, coming into his knowledge about this union, coming into his intelligence about this union. So what is Divine Feminine's most significant overall energy? Three of Wands. She's kind of waiting for the decisions that she's made to come into fruition. And this has to do a new beginning, and it has to do with her soul spark. And her masculine right, has been the catalyst for this ascension, for this awakening, for this journey. And she's very grateful. So she's made the decision. She's made the decision that she's going to move towards her success. She's going to move towards her completion of this journey. And she's waiting for this new opportunity to come in. She's been putting things in place. She's been working on herself. She's been focused on her healing. And she knows something new is coming in the 3D because of this. She has this illumination, and it may be coming in the form of dreams or other signs or other downloads. Divine Masculine's most significant overall energy is he's ready to take a leap of faith in his personal power, in his strength, and he's ready to find his way. He's ready to explore what his true life's purpose is. He's ready to start the journey. That is his most significant overall energy at this time. Remember, he's come into the knowledge of this union, and that has happened because his feminine has detached, because his feminine is moving on from, whatever theories and comments there are about this connection. She is doing what is right for her. This is her journey. This is her journey to execute based on her wisdom and her intuition. And right now she is, detaching. She's waiting for a new beginning. She has prepared herself for a new beginning. And if that's with masculine, fantastic. And if it's not at this time, then that's what it is too. Her most significant energy before the moon. Okay, the moon hasn't come in yet. So right now, she could be holding on to pain. She could be holding on to sadness. She could be holding on to betrayal that is keeping her from her prosperity, that is keeping her from her success, that is keeping her from her new beginning. So right now, she's in the energy of really holding on to her lessons, really being in an energy of, probably assessing and maybe even being a little stubborn around what prosperity means, okay? Divine Masculine's energy at this time, he's got a lot of conflict. This is a lot of ego, but it's also a lot of external challenges, external attacks. So there could have been other people that he was fighting with. Obviously, there's an issue with the feminine here, and he could be going through an internal battle with himself. The Five of Wands is a card of multiple external energies as well. So he is in a place of really healing. He's healing this battle that he's been through. So this is what he's going through now so that he can, start to take it easy. This has been aggressive. It has been challenging. And so he's in an energy of really cleansing himself from these battles and really starting to take it easy. What will the energy be for Divine Feminine during the moon? The Lover's card. Now, this has to do with relationships. It has to do with love. This has to also do, obviously, with her Divine Masculine. She sees him as a divine partner. She sees him as her divine counterpart. She sees him as a soul connection. And she is in this energy of understanding during the moon that she has evolved so much in her own health, in her personal growth, in her stability, that she has evolved so much from this connection. So in her energy during the moon, she's going to be reflecting and grounding and evolving further. And I really feel like having this energy of gratitude for this journey. Divine Masculine's energy during the moon, as related to his feminine, is a strength card. He'll be coming into his power. He is coming into clarity. See, this is that knowledge. He's coming into wisdom about the past. So maybe if he hasn't dealt with the past, if he hasn't dealt with the things that he wanted to do or say, because he hasn't been making time. He's been dealing with all of these battles. He's been dealing with, fighting other people off, whether it's his own ego, whatever it may be. He's coming into his personal power during the moon. And when he comes into that personal power, right, after he heals, there's going to be a breakthrough. He will make time. He will make time to address something, address the past. So what's the energy after the moon? The Empress. For Divine Feminine, she is in the energy of, okay, I am in gratitude. I have evolved, and boom, now she's the Empress. In her energy, as related to the masculine, after the full moon, she is in her full power. Look at this circle with the cross, right? That's that feminine symbol. But that circle is also in this energy of completion. What do we get here at the bottom of the deck? completion. She completes these wounds that came from any sort of exposure on social media. Okay. Maybe she's been very, very wounded by things that she's seen there. Or maybe she's had a lot of wounds around anything that was, exposed publicly. There's a completion. These wounds have helped put her in her power. It's also this energy of, yeah, I'm wounded, but I still have, that last wand in me to complete the cycle. So there is a completion of success and her moving forward on her journey as she sees fit. As the Empress, someone who knows and understands herself and her journey. She had been holding on to a lot of pain as related to masculine. She had been holding on to this sadness over prosperity with him. And the minute she shifts to gratitude and evolution, she comes into her power. And then after the moon, she's in her power. She's not given up. She's just taking this energy, this time to release. She's taking the time to just really kind of sit in her energy and gather the strength to rise up again over anything that may have publicly affected her. She's ready to close that up. And that's why she's waiting for this new beginning. It's illuminated to her. Divine masculines after the moon energy as related to feminine. He's thinking about union. That is his clarity. His truth is this union. His breakthrough, his knowledge, his wisdom is about this union. And so after the moon, there is this union. There is this communication. But the communication at this time is that he wants to stand alone in his power. He wants to take a little bit of time away from all of these outside energies because he's been healing. He wants to take it easy. He's just really come into this full power, divine masculine, and he wants to find his way. So I do feel that now that he has knowledge of this union that he desires with feminine, that there will be some time that he wants to spend with himself. There is some time that he wants to spend in this experience. 19 is the number 10, right? There's this energy, and 2 + 8 is the number 10. So he's come into this clarity. He wants to complete and have this union, but right now he wants to stand alone for a little bit. He wants to marinate in all of his lessons. He wants to continue to cleanse and heal himself through these lessons to stay in his power because he's starting the journey all over again. As the Emperor, knowing the truth that his union is what he wants with his Empress. Okay, I hope this resonates. Thank you all for being with me today. And if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget to click the thanks button if these help you. It helps me continue to provide these free readings for you. Have a great day. Bye.